from the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching your hometown information station, CBTV 17.
This week on Council Bluffs News, Iowa Western's Black Tie Harvest, raising money for student scholarships. Then, Beards Ahead, Mountain Man Days takes over the Western Historic Trail Center. Plus, our Reiver Beat team brings you the latest from the campus of Iowa Western. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm James Lathrop. With college tuition high and on the rise, students across the country are looking for ways to keep those costs low, whether it be government grants or scholarships. Iowa Western is doing the same for its own students by holding its annual Black Tie Harvest fundraiser Saturday, September 22nd. Lights, camera, action. That was the theme at this year's Black Tie Harvest, an annual Iowa Western Community College fundraiser for scholarships.
Every year the event is chaired by a different couple in the community. And so this year's chairs are Dan and Martha Peterson, and they are kind of old-time film buffs. So they selected a theme of old Hollywood.
The old movie theme carries all the way to the Chocolate Oscars, created by the Iowa Western Culinary Arts Program.
I melted milk chocolate and added a little bit of almond bark just to stabilize the chocolate. And then we took the edible gold dust and brushed them once they were set.
Despite the distractions at the dessert table, the focus remains on raising money.
The funds raised tonight directly benefits worthy students here at Iowa Western. At Iowa Western, a large portion of our students are first-generation students, so they're the first in their families to come to college, and an even larger number are eligible for financial aid. So many of our students rely on the monies raised tonight.
Funds come from not only the chairs, auction items donated from the community make up a large portion of the proceeds.
We have the support of hundreds of businesses who donate items, so it's really fun for the guests to get to walk around the room. There's over 220 packages being auctioned off tonight.
Every year, money raised goes to specific scholarships. This year's focus is healthcare.
In the past, we've raised money for presidential scholarships, and then for a few years, we raised money for nursing scholarships. And actually, we're going to go back to raising more money for nursing scholarships because of the healthcare shortage.
The fundraiser was a complete success with a record attendance of almost 500 people. In times like these, a massage isn't the most cost-effective way to diffuse stress. And now a Council Bluffs business is looking to change that.
I specialize in Swedish massage.
Meet Tina. She's the Council Bluffs small business owner on a mission to make your life less stressful.
2, 3.
On Wednesday, September 19th, the CV ambassadors welcomed her business, Peaceful Balance.
Thank you for your investment in Council Bluffs.
The parlor is located in the executive building on the corner of Canesville and Frank.
Well, while I was going to school, I had been looking around. I knew that I didn't want to do it out of my home. They had a big sign out on the side, and I gave it a call.
In February of 2011, she began to rent Suite 409. Offering a handful of different massages.
I do Swedish. Swedish is the easiest one of all of them to do, and the light to medium pressure. And then there's deep tissue. Deep tissue is a lot harder pressure. I do bamboo massage, which is relative. It's been around for a while, but not too many people know about it.
Each massage is tailored to a person's needs.
I individualize each session with each person. Some may not always be the same. So it depends on what I find in the muscles as to what approach I take.
Yet the biggest deal breaker is the price.
I was $55, which is in between the lowest and the highest, but I've decided to drop it down to $50.
Not bad for an hour-long session, being most go for $15 to $25 more.
I really think everybody deserves a massage.
Once again, Peaceful Balance is located in the executive building at 427 Canesville Boulevard, Suite 409. Tina says one of her biggest supporters of her business is her husband. Here's a list of events coming up this week on Council Bluffs News. As always, the Main Street Farmers Market is Thursday night from 5 to 8 p.m. There'll be fresh fruits and veggies and live music and local art on display on the corner of 9th and Main Street. The Council Bluffs Public Library is having a book sale starting this Friday. The sale runs through Sunday and is open from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and runs from 1 to 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. Saturday is National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. If you have any unused prescription drugs, you can take them to the Walgreens on the corner of East Broadway and Frank Street from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Coming up after the break, I wouldn't want to run into these guys in a dark forest. We take a look at Mountain Man Days at the Western Historic Trail Center.
Abandoned and lost. From the dark, cold streets of the city to a cage in the local shelter, to heaven, your lap.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
All right, guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flap my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
Welcome back. October is a month always packed with events. In light of this, Kathy Fiskus at the Council Bluffs Convention and Visitors Bureau brings us a full list of what's going on this month in Pottawatomie County.
Hi, I'm Kathy Fiskus from the Council Bluffs Convention and Visitors Bureau with a few things going on this October. It's October time, and it's time for Chipper's Great Big Get Together, October 6th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in downtown Council Bluffs. Museums and attractions will have free or reduced admission, special kids activities, and a whole lot more. So log on to councilbluffscvb.com to learn more. And if you know someone who loves ponies, the Pony Fun Club is perfect. Saturday, October 6th or Sunday, October 7th, the Indian Creek Stable, 23136 Mud Hollow Road in Council Bluffs is having 2 sessions each day, one from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the other from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. The Pony Fun Club includes safety lessons, art projects, pony and horse grooming, and of course, horseback rides and more. The fee is just $20, so call Liz at 402-430-2727 for details. And once again, it's time to savor the flavor, celebrating the 30th birthday of the Bluffs Arts Council. October 6th, from 4 to 8 p.m., it's a tasteful celebration of craft beer, fine wine, gourmet food, local art and music on the 100 block of Broadway. Just $25 at the door, or you can call 712-328-4992 now and save $5 with your credit card. And if you'd like, Savor the Flavor is offering VIP tickets for just $35 and an early start to the celebration. The Bluffs Arts Council is also offering a free lecture series to be held at the Western Historic Trails Center, 3434 Richard Downing Avenue in Council Bluffs. This series of 6 possible dates, starting October 13th, on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., will instruct on how to look at and understand great art. Seating is limited, so please register by calling 712-328-4992 4992. And the holiday season is fast approaching, so reserve sitting time either Saturday, October 13th or Sunday, October 14th for Christmas photos at the historic Dodge House. This is a unique and rare opportunity for a splendid family photo. Just call 712-328-6627 and reserve a time that works for you. Then for the 3 to 5-year-olds, there's plenty of programming upcoming at the Hitchcock Nature Center, Honey Creek, Iowa. October's Kinder Nature is October 14th and features spiders, of course. The November program on November 4th is Talking Turkey and a chance to meet Tom Turkey too. Kinder Nature programs are an hour long from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. and cost is just $4 per person. October 20th is the last of this season's Living Luss tours in the Luss Hills. 9 artisans in the Luss Hills will be open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and feature art, aronia berries, lavender, jewelry, great food, remarkable history, beautiful views, and goat cheeses. This month's featured artisans are jewelry by Gallagher Designs and fine furniture by Luss Hills Woodworking. Log on to livingluss.com for directions and fees. Who wouldn't love an enchanted forest? On October 28th, bring the little ones in costume to the Hitchcock Nature Center, Honey Creek, Iowa from 1 to 3 p.m. The day will include pumpkin paintings and carving, apple bobbing, and refreshments. Enjoy this special day for just $5 per family. Then, Wednesday, October 31st, have the kiddies trick-or-treat through the train cars at Rails West Railroad Museum, 16th Avenue and South Main in Council Bluffs. From 3 to 5 p.m., come down for some family fun, just $2 per child, or free for Council Bluffs Historical Society members. Then later, to make Halloween complete, on Wednesday, October 31st, the historical Squirrel Cage Jail at 226 Pearl Street in Council Bluffs will be open in the evening from 6 to 8 p.m. for just $5 a person. Come to the jail where Nevermore Paranormal will share their knowledge and evidence on Council Bluffs' most haunted buildings. Historical Society are members admitted free. Then mark your calendar for November 2nd through 4th for a traveling Civil War exhibit at the historic General Dodge House, 605 3rd Street in Council Bluffs. Also on November 4th, sign up now for a special bus tour, Dodge's Bio and Byways, by calling 712-322-2406. That's some of what's going on. I'm Kathy Fiskus at the Council Bluffs Convention and Visitors Bureau.
The Western Historic Trails Center never fails when it comes to bringing history to life. This weekend, Mountain Man Days took over the center, proving to be educational and fun. Iowa Spirit's Daniel Johnson takes us there.
Some of us are trying to carry on the history of the fur trade era in the 1820s and 30s. We had a lot of people coming through here at that time. Fort Atkinson is part of that history north of Omaha. The fur trappers would stop there as the last fort as they're headed west to get their supplies. And yet people around here have very little idea about the history from that period of time. They were the explorers of this country. They're not given near enough credit as what they've done for history. They went out and made the way for the pioneers and settlers and politicians to come later. They did far more than most people have any idea of. This weekend has been a wonderful weekend. We've had a few people coming through. I guess I enjoy the adventurous mindset of the people at that time. In all honesty, I'm too lazy to work that hard. I love going out and doing this for a weekend or a couple weeks. But the reality is I can go home and be comfortable when it's all said and done. It's fun to try to experience some of what that was like.
To watch more Iowa Spirit videos just like Iowa Spirit on Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/iowaspirit. Or check them out on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/iowaspirit. Coming up after the break,
Here at Iowa Western, we're doing Jam the Jam, and right now it looks like a pretty good night.
the Reiver Beat gives us the 411 on what's going on the campus of Iowa Western. Plus, we've got bunnies in this week's Pets of the Week.
You locate your nearest shelter, you go down there, and you pick out the perfect match for you. me.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Welcome back, I'm Marie Zeidner with the Reiver Beat. Iowa Western not only has the plan to play volleyball, it also wants to set a record for people to jam together in Canesville Arena. They're loud, they're proud, and they're jamming the gym, all in the hopes of setting a new national record for most people attending an NJCAA volleyball match.
We are going to establish the national record and break our own record.
And before too long, the gym fills up. The 5th-ranked Reivers volleyball team takes on rival Indian Hills. Here at Iowa Western, we're doing Jam the Gym, and right now it looks like a pretty good night. By the end of the night, more than 800 people packed into the gym. And for the Iowa Western volleyball action, the Reivers led all 3 segments, taking the win over Indian Hills. The record set for the NJCAA volleyball attendance is unofficial, but was estimated around 600 fans. Iowa Western broke that record with 822 fans jammed in the gym. Iowa Western students know how to rise to the occasion when it comes to activities on campus, and it's no different when they step off campus. We caught up with students keeping Council Bluffs beautiful. It's one of the roads leading right to the campus of Iowa Western, and thanks to these Iowa Western students, Valley View Drive is much cleaner today. My bag is full of trash. Alicia and a dozen of her classmates volunteer their time outside of class to help pick up the litter people carelessly throw on the road.
Well, I'm here today to clean up the environment, keep the city clean.
The volunteer project is part of Service Learning Initiatives and Student Involvement Week.
We have several students here today, many of which are from the TRIO program, that are out here helping us keep Valley View Drive clean.
I'm volunteering today to pick up trash on the highway. And as you can see, we're picking up the highway, making it cleaner. You can't miss the students in their bright orange vests, sending a message loud and clear. Trash doesn't belong on the street or in cornfields. For more information on volunteer projects on campus, find Corinne Grace in her office in the Student Center. Next, it's our Reiver Beat Spotlight interview. The student body president sits down with CBTV 17's student Morgan Schuler.
Hi everyone, I'm CBTV student Morgan Schuler. In today's Reiver Beat Spotlight, we are focusing on Iowa Western student body president Taylor Lichtig. How are you today, Taylor?
Good. How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. What do you like the most about being student body president?
There's so many things I really enjoy about it. I really like meeting people. I go to every event, and I get to talk at a lot of them, and I really enjoy talking to people and meeting them. And I feel like it's going to open a lot of opportunities for me in the future. And I also get to work up in the Student Center, so that gives me a little more opportunity to meet people. And then I've gotten people where I realize like they're on campus and I can say hey to people that I didn't know before, which is really nice.
Of course. Do you know how more people can get involved in student body government?
They can go talk to Adam Long up in the Student Center. He's on the 2nd floor. He's the one that kind of got me hooked up with a job. And there's about, I want to say, quite a few of us that work up there and that get involved with like the projects we do. And I'll tell you some of the projects we're doing. One of the ones that coming up is next week with Jim Band. He's one of the hypnotists that's coming. And he'll be performing at noon, 7 and 9. So that'll be something cool. And then like homecoming week is kind of coming up. And we have a whole list of stuff that's going to be going on for that. Tuesday, Eric O'Shea, he's a famous comedian. He'll be coming. There's a lip sync contest, and it's the 2nd annual one. So that'll be kind of something different.
Wow.
And then the homecoming dance is Friday night. And that's kind of a tradition we've had. So that'd be kind of nice to go to.
Sounds good. Do you know any issues that you like, main concerns that you have that are going around campus?
One of the big issues is parking. I've even had a problem with parking.
Yeah.
I've parked in the wrong spot, like the second week of school, and I got a parking ticket because I didn't know, and all the the parking spots were full.
Right.
So then I just parked somewhere. I didn't know if it was visitors or if it was students, and it was a visitors one, and I ended up getting a ticket.
Oh, and you are a talented singer.
Yes, I am. I'm an alto. I received a scholarship to come here, and that's kind of the main reason why I did come to Iowa Western.
Right.
Is because I got the $1,800 scholarship here, and that was really nice. It paid for most of my schooling, and then I have a lot of scholarships coming out second semester for other things.
Right.
But that's the huge reason why I'm coming here, is to sing.
All right, well, thank you so much, Taylor, for being us with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a great time.
All right, I'm Morgan Schuler with CBTV 17. Back to you, Marie.
If you know someone we should interview for the Reiver Beat Spotlight, let us know on the Reiver Beat Facebook page. Coming up this week on the Reiver Beat. Saturday is the Iowa Western Reverb football game at Lewis Central against Georgia Military. The Reavers are 4-0 and ranked second in the NJCAA. Before the game from 11:30 to 12:30, there's another matchup. This one among the Iowa Western culinary students vying for the bragging rights of the best chili around. They need you to taste and judge the different types of chili. The cost is $5 and proceeds will help fund the culinary students' trip to Chicago in May. And coming up on October 6th, the Anti-Gravity Games will be hosted at Iowa Western. Volunteers are still needed for this event. If you would like to help, contact Stacy Shockey at shockey@iwcc.edu or call her at 712-325-3269. For the Reiver Beat, I'm Marie Zeidner. See you on campus.
Thanks, Marie. Looking to adopt a pet but don't know where to start? Well, we have somebody who might be able to help. We go to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter for this week's Pets of the Week with Mary Jones.
Hi, welcome to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter. I'm Mary Jones, founder and president of Solace, a part of local animal shelter. Normally when we do this segment with the wonderful CBTV, we feature dogs first. We're doing things a little bit in reverse because today we have a very special cat. This is BB. BB is actually on foster care. She's 5 years old. She got her name because she was actually shot with a BB gun. In fact, she still has the BB right behind her ear. She's already been spayed, she's microchipped, she's current on all shots, and as you can see, she's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful cat. If you're interested in adopting BB, please contact Solace at 402-968-0822, and BB's file number is 1287. One of the newest arrivals at the animal shelter is Buttercup. Buttercup actually just came in a couple days ago. He is a little 8-week-old kitten, and he's just as cute as he can be. But little Buttercup is full of energy. Buttercup has kind of medium length to long hair, and it's full of kitten fun. If you're interested in this adorable little Buttercup, his file number is 1291. When you adopt Buttercup, before you actually take possession of him, he will be neutered, he will be microchipped, he will be tested negative for feline leukemia and AIDS, and he will be current on his rabies shot. This is definitely Little Dog Week at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter. For some reason, and I have no idea why, we have between 8 and 9 little dogs that are looking for homes. This is the smallest of the group. This is Pepper. Pepper is a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix, and she is just as cute as she can be. She's only 14 weeks old, so she's still a tiny, tiny baby. But oh my, what a little love she is. Oh, if you've been looking for a little dog, the shelter's the place to come this week. Pepper, file number 1287. I'd like you to meet Ewok. Ewok is at the shelter because his former family simply didn't have enough time for him, so they brought him here in hopes of him finding a new home. He lived with small kids, so he's used to being around little kids. He's 3 years old. He's already been neutered. He's microchipped. He has a current rabies shot. And he's just as sweet as he can be. This is an absolutely adorable little dog. The name Ewok really fits him, but my, what a cutie. If you're interested in Ewok, his file number is 1297.
If you're interested in adopting a pet featured in this week's Pets of the Week, all you have to do is call 712-328-4656. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, you can email us at cbtv@iwcc.edu, call us at 712-325-3312, or send us a message on Facebook. You can find us at facebook.com/cbtv17. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm James Lathrop. Make it a great day.